Wipers tap like a metronome while the clouds roll soft in gray and chrome. You're in the passenger seat, half asleep, with a smile that's mine to keep. The world outside is washed in blue, but it feels like the sun broke through right here in this old Chevrolet, where time just melts away. Rain on the rooftop, rhythm and rhyme, you and me stealing slow motion time. No plans, no place to go, just hearts humming low on a back road flow. Storms may come, but let them drop. We're safe with the rain on the rooftop. Steam on the windows, stories untold, fingers tracing dreams in the cold. You laugh and it cuts through the gloom like a fiddle in an empty room. We've chased the sun, we've danced in dust, but there's magic in this kind of hush, when no one with the world is fast asleep. Find what's ours to keep. Rain on the rooftop, rhythm and rhyme, you and me stealing slow motion time. No plans, no place to go, just hearts humming low on a back road flow. Storms may come, but let them drop. We're safe with the rain on the rooftop. Let the thunder roll, let the sky turn black. I've got everything I need right in the back of this old truck, where love won't stop. Dripping slow like rain on the rooftop. Rain on the rooftop, soft and slow, every drop telling us what we know. That home's not brick, not wood, not rock, it's you and me, and the rain on the rooftop. Passenger side still pulled back low, like you might climb in, but I know you won't show. That coffee stain from our last fight still stares at me in the dashboard light. The rain don't ask, it just comes down like every tear I've tried to drown. And I just sit here parked in place, still saving half of everything you erased. Empty seat, endless rain, same old road, same old pain. I don't move, I don't speak, just listen to the water leak through the cracks you left behind when you slipped right out of you and I. And no wiper can clear this frame, just an empty seat and endless rain. Your lipstick's faded on the glass, like a moment I can't get back. Your laugh, your sigh, that final breath, all soaked into this cab like death. I drive in loops to feel you near, but the rear view just makes it clear. Some things leave and still remain, like your goodbye in every drop of rain. Empty seat, endless rain, falling slow, saying your name. I don't cry, I just ache, letting the thunder carry my mistakes. This cab was love, this cab was war. Now it's just miles I drive toward nothing just an empty seat in endless rain. If I could go back, I'd make you stay, say the words I threw away. But now it's late, and you're long gone, and I keep singing our last song. Final DC, endless rain. Every drop spells out your name. You were here, now you're a ghost, riding shotgun with what hurts most. So I'll wait here, soaked in pain, with an empty seat in endless rain.
Got a tin roof singing when the cold winds bite. Old rocking chair sways in the pale moonlight. City lights are just a ghost on the plain. Up here it's only the stars and the rain. Crows in the morning, coyotes at night whisper my name to the edge of the light. I traded the noise for a whisper still, high on this lonesome hill. High on this lonesome hill, I'm free. No chains, no fences, just the wild and me. Lost to the world, but finding my fill. Breathing like the wind on this lonesome hill. Got a kettle on the fire and a dog at my side. Old love letters in a jar I hide. Time don't hurry where the wild hearts go. Just me and the sky and the river slow flow. High on this lonesome hill, I'm free. No chains, no fences, just the wild and me. Lost to the world, but finding my fill. Breathing like the wind on this lonesome hill. Maybe someday they'll forget my name, but the clouds and the pines will sing just the same. Fine on this lonesome hill, I'll stay, chasing tomorrow 1,000 miles away. No gold, no glory, just a heart to thrill. High and alive on this lonesome hill. Parked beneath a dim motel sign, wipers dragging through borrowed time. You're not here and haven't been, but I still wait like you'll climb in. The headlights blur through tears and rain. I whisper your name just to feel the pain. knows I'm here tonight, talking to ghosts in dashboard light. I'm just hollow in the rain, soaked in memory, cold with blame. The seat beside me still reclined, where your goodbye left me behind. I don't beg and I don't pray, but the storm still knows I'd trade every mile I've ever known to not feel so hollow, so hollow in the rain. Your old mixtape still in track 3, where you laughed and sang off key. I hit rewind just to pretend that love like ours could have no end. But songs don't hold what silence keeps, and dreams can drown where heartache sleeps. I let the rain spell out your face in every drop I can't erase. I'm just hollow in the rain, every sound speaks your name. I don't scream and I don't fight, I just float through another night. I'm not lost but I'm not found, just circling pain without a sound. It hurts but I remain so hollow in the rain. You once said storms would pass with time, but some skies never clear in mine. And maybe that's the price I pay for letting love just slip away. Find a hollow in the rain, a shadow chasing your old flame. You're not coming back, I know, but the rain still lets it flow. And if you hear me through the storm, just know my heart still keeps you warm, even if I stay forever hollow in the rain.
She's don't wear diamonds, don't need perfume, got dirt on her boots and a wildflower mood. Coffee in a mason jar, porch swing sway. That's the kind of love that don't fade away. She don't need the city lights, just fireflies on summer nights. She's morning laughs and midnight rain, sun on her face and a heart untamed. She's Sunday slow and Friday loud. She'll dance in the dark, barefoot and proud. I never knew love would feel this plain, just morning laughs and midnight rain. She hums old songs while feeding the dogs, writes poems in steam on the mirror's fall. She don't talk sweet, she talks real, and every word's a song I feel. I'd trade 1,000 neon signs for one more day where her hands in mine. She's morning
find a way. She's morning laughs and midnight rain, spinning around in a field again. She's a soft hello and a strong goodbye. She stays with me like a southern sky. No diamond rings, no fancy name, just morning laughs and midnight rain.
Engine's off, the keys still hang. Your echo lives in everything. The rear view holds an empty road, but somehow it still points me home. Your coat's still folded in the back, like maybe time forgot the facts. But I remember every line you drew between your heart and mine. There's nowhere left to go but the rain outside this window. It speaks in soft, familiar ways, like your goodbye replayed for days. I don't chase and I don't blame, I just breathe where I remain. You're gone and I remain, nowhere but the rain. This cup you left is gathering dust, like all the things I didn't trust. I thought love stayed through bitter nights, but even fire can lose its light. Your laugh once lived in every song, now static hums where it belonged. And I don't fight the quiet sound, it's all I have now. You're not around, there's nowhere left to go but the rain outside this window. Each drop a step I didn't take, each one a small forgiven ache. I don't chase and I don't blame, I just sit here in your name. You're gone and I remain, nowhere but the rain. Some things end without a slam, without a scream, without a plan. Just a door that softly closed and a silence that still knows. Final, there's nowhere left to go but the rain that won't let go. It tells the truth I never said, that I still sleep beside the dead. Not in grief, not in shame, just enough grace where love became but the rain.
Woke up in a motel off Highway 10, another town I won't remember when. Coffee's cold but the sky's on fire, and I got wheels and worn out tires. I leave before the sun gets high, chasing something I can't define. I'm a shadow on the blacktop, name unknown, singing to the silence on a payphone. One more song in a nowhere town, one more night laying trouble down. Every mile's a dream that I outrun, still looking for a place I don't have to run from. Bar signs flicker like old regrets, bartender's eyes say she's seen the rest. I trade a song for a glass of rye, then I vanish before goodbye. A suitcase heart and a restless soul, I don't stay long, and that's how I roll. I'm a shadow on the blacktop, name unknown, singing to the silence on a payphone. One more song in a nowhere town, one more night laying trouble down. Every mile's a dream that I outrun, still looking for a place I don't have to run from. Just a rest stop sign, fading fast in my rear view line. I'm a shadow on the blacktop blowing through another town that don't know what I've been through. One more verse in a lonesome sound, one more ghost in a nowhere town. Every road calls me like a drum, still searching for a place I don't have to run from. Used to sit on your porch with a jar of sweet tea, bare feet on the railing, talking wild and free. Sunset painted stories on the walls of that town, but we grew up fast and it all burned down. Now I'm driving these back roads with ghosts in my head, trying to chase down the words we never said. Your porch light's still on, like it's waiting for me, but that house ain't home, just a memory. So I sing to the night and the wind through the trees, holding on to these porch light memories. I left with a song and a broken guitar. You stayed behind, said I wouldn't get far, but here I am with a crowd and a stage, still missing that smile on your front page. But if you hear my song in the midnight air, just know part of me's still there. Find nerve in these back roads with ghosts in my head, singing loud all the things we never said. Your porch light's still glowing in my mind, so clear, but it's just a place I can't go near. So I sing to the night and the wind through the tree, still lost in those porch light memories.
You planted silence in rose last May, where apples once fell in the cool of day. Now crows sit watching from every tree, guarding the ghosts that won't let me be. You left your boots by the well-worn gate, said nothing grows where we cultivate hate. But I still water the earth with wine, hoping the roots remember your spine. Crows at the orchard calling your name, black feathered sermons in morning rain. I traded my gun for a bag of seeds, trying to grow what forgiveness needs. And if they bloom, maybe you'll believe. I never meant to let you leave. The barn is hollow, the air holds dust, every nail a reminder of broken trust. But I hear your laugh in the wooden beams, like wind through the ribs of forgotten dreams. There's a scarecrow wearing your old coat, stuffed with verses I never wrote. And the crows don't fear it, they perch with grace, like they know this place was never just a place. Final crows at the orchard never took flight, waiting for day to forgive the night. And I sow with hands that once knew war, hoping love grows back like it did before. Just one red bloom on this bitter floor, and I won't ask for nothing more. Yeah, the crows still call, but I ain't afraid anymore. Bones of the evening, evening folds its bones beneath my feet, a skeleton of silence, brittle and sweet. The sky bleeds amber through cracked window panes,
where ghosts trace the outline of forgotten plains. I walk with the dust on the edge of the light, between shadows, cradle and the first star's flight. No past to carry, no future to see, just the bones of the evening unraveling me. Whispers thread like cobwebs in a worn-out dream, tangled in branches where lost rivers gleam. The heart beats hollow but never quite breaks, a prayer caught between the earth and the lakes. I walk with the dust on the edge of the light, between shadows, cradle and the first star's flight. No past to carry, no future to see, just the bones of the evening unraveling me. Here time is a ghost that forgets how to roam, a quiet that's deeper than calling home. If you listen, you'll find it where silence has been, in the soft brittle bones of the evening. I walk with the dust on the edge of the light, between shadows, cradle and the first star's flight. No past to carry, no future to see, just the bones of the evening unraveling me. The hollow tree speaks in cracked whispers, a language made of dust and broken twigs. I trace the scars beneath its bark, maps of storms that left no mark. The wind bends bones like ancient bones, secrets caught in marrow tones. A crow counts seconds in the field, while shadows fold and softly yield. Bone, bone, where cold, tell me true. What songs do shattered echoes rue? No heart, no flame, just silent bones, and all the stories never known. The harvest moon forgets its face, lost among the fields' embrace. We walk alone where time dissolves, in riddles that the night evolves. Listen close, the earth will hum, a pulse beneath the thistle drum. Not all prayers ascend in flames, some dissolve without a name. I know, uncle, speak again.
compass, broken too, pointed nowhere like I do. Lost in stories I never told, wandering roads both young and old. Broken compass, heart astray, searching for a light that fades away. I'm a traveler with no map, chasing echoes off the gap. Midnight whispers in open plains, calling out my silent name. Every mile I thought I knew led me farther from the truth. Broken compass, heart astray, searching for a light that fades away. I'm a traveler with no map, chasing echoes off the gap. Maybe some roads never bend, maybe some journeys have no end, no end. Final compass, still I roam, looking for a place called home. Though the needle's lost its way, I'll keep walking, come what may. Broken compass, heart astray, searching for a light that fades away. I'm a traveler with no map, chasing echoes off the gap. Maybe some roads never bend, maybe some journeys have no end. Final purpose, still I roam, looking for a place called home. Though the needle's lost its way, I'll keep walking, come what may. Ash drifts slow on rusted wire, quiet hum of forgotten fire. Roots remember heat and rain, sleeping deep beneath the plain. Cinder fields beneath my feet, cold and calm, no rush or heat. Where the earth breathes soft and low, and time moves like melted snow. Here I rest without a sound, lost where silence is unbound. Broken glass and weathered stone, echoes fade in monotone.
Ghosts of light and fading gray. Hold me close, don't slip away. Cinder fields beneath my feet, cold and calm, no rush or heat. Where the earth breathes soft and low, and time moves like melted snow. Here I rest without a sound, lost where silence is unbound. If you find me in the dust, know this quiet was my trust. If you find me in the dust, know this quiet was my trust.
Beneath the glass, the cinders wait, silent flames in frozen state. No wind dares to stir their sleep, secrets they are sworn to keep. The fields remember every sigh, though no one's there to hear them cry. Footsteps pressed in ash and bone, marks of lives the earth disowned. Cinders under glass remain, holding time's unspoken pain. No blaze to light, no smoke to pass, just quiet cinders under glass. A crow that never left the tree counts the hours no one sees. The sky folds in a whispered hush, where echoes learn to hold their breath. Not all fires are meant to burn, some wait in silence, slow to turn. In stillness truths refuse to fade, and shadows cast and memories made. Yeah, cinders under glass remain, holding time's unspoken pain. No blaze to light, no smoke to pass, just quiet cinders under glass. Not all fires are meant to burn, some wait in silence, slow to turn. In stillness truths refuse to fade, in shadows cast and memories made. Cinders under glass remain, holding time's unspoken pain. No blaze to light, no smoke to pass, just quiet cinders under glass. There's a clock without an hour, hanging still in the old seed tower. Rust on brass, the hands don't move, but silence keeps a steady groove. The crows don't mind, they perch and rest on numbers worn clean off its chest. And I like them just to watch the sky. No need to ask the winter why. It don't tick, but it don't lie. It tells the truth, the hours deny. You don't have to race the day if you don't know it slipped away. No calendar, no midnight chime, just golden wheat and shapeless time. I sit beneath its gentle power, that clock without an hour. The farmer's barn is caved halfway, but no one came to clear the hay. It's perfect there, with moss and sun, like a job that's somehow done. The page is torn, the tools all still, like someone left them by their will. Not in a rush, not out of fear, just saying let it stay right here. It don't tick, but it don't lie. It tells the truth, the hours deny. You don't have to race the day if you don't know it slipped away. No calendar, no midnight chime, just golden wheat and shapeless time. I sit beneath its gentle power, that clock without an hour. Some folks live for something fast. They run ahead, outrun the past. But I found peace where seconds stall, and nothing moves but I feel it all. So leave me here, I'm right on time, among the fields the world won't find. No watch to wind, no bell to ring, just quiet breath and everything forever stretched. This fleeting flower beneath the clock without an hour. It don't tick, but it don't die. It tells the truth, the They say the hill behind the house still dreams in ash and bone. My father claimed the thunder spoke when he walked the fields alone. The well was dry by 83, but sang in winter's sleep. Mama swore the walls could feel the promises we failed to keep. There's copper in my veins, not gold. I rust, I ring, I can't be sold. I bleed in tones the crows translate, and stories stitched too deep for fate. This land don't pray, it listens slow to every seed we didn't sow. A fiddle string on lightning's breath hung crooked on the barn. A wedding dress burned underground to keep the locusts warm. Don't ask me why the scarecrow grinned the There's copper in my veins, not gold. I bruise, I hum, I won't be told. These roots don't reach for light or grace. They dig through time to find their place. This isn't grief, it's just the toll for living close to something whole. Velvet iron grips twilight scene, whispered riddles in salted cream. Boots trace echoes on cobalt dust. Memories curl in tangled rust. Silent thorns beneath paper skies, broken lullabies in hollow eyes. Dreams fracture like frozen glass. Fields where shadows slowly pass. Lanterns bleed through satin haze. Time unwinds in fractured fray. Wind hums secrets in cracked bone, tracing paths where no one's known. Silent thorns beneath paper skies, broken lullabies in hollow eyes. Dreams fracture like frozen glass. Fields where shadows slowly pass. Iron blooms beneath cold rain. Echoes pulse in quiet pain. Hands hold stories wrapped in smoke. Words unravel, then they choke. Final blooms beneath paper skies, broken lullabies in hollow eyes. Dreams fracture like frozen glass. And fields where shadows slowly pass. Iron blooms beneath cold rain. Echoes pulse in quiet pain. Hands hold stories wrapped in smoke. Words unravel, then they choke. seal of the evening grain. Silver threads through the amber stalks. Evening weaves its gentle talks. Footsteps fade where shadows wane, lost beneath the evening grain. Veil of the evening grain, soft as a whispered refrain. No need to hurry, no need to stray. Let the quiet fold the day. Here I wait without a name, wrapped inside the evening grain. Rust and gold in the fading light. Stars ignite the coming night. Breathe it in, the calm, the plain, held tight in the evening grain. Veil of the evening grain, soft as a whispered refrain. No need to hurry, no need to stray. Let the quiet fold the day. Here I wait without a name, wrapped inside the evening grain. When the dawn comes slow and plain, I'll be gone with the evening grain. Sun dips slow in amber glass. Boots sink deep in shadowed grass. Whispers crawl beneath my skin. Roots hum songs of might have been. Broken fence, a rusted song. Wind hums notes both sharp and wrong. Moonlight folds like worn out maps. Memory drips from rusted taps. Mud in my pocket, cold and dry. Ghosts of a whisper, laugh and cry. Holding on to dust and rain, lost between loss and pain. Night spills secrets down hollow bones. Crickets ride in silent tones. Heartbeats echo under skin, waiting for dreams to begin. Ashes fall on cracked front porch. Time
forgets its crooked course. I stand still, but rivers flow. Where I'll end, I'll never know. Mud in my pocket, cold and dry. Ghosts of a whisper, laugh and cry. Holding on to dust and rain. Lost between loss and pain. Rattling, I'll never know. Lost between loss and pain.
Clock spills dust in the silence. Fingers dig dirt from sideways rain. Crows trade riddles with empty boots, while shadows fold into rusted veins. Moon bleeds ink on cracked windows. Whispers crawl through hollow stands. Heartstrings snap like broken twine beneath soil's slow hand. Rust on sky bones, cold and bare. Echoes trapped in thinning air. Time forgets how to bend or break. Lost between wake and dreamless ache. Wind hums secrets no one keeps. Stars drown deep in muddy sleep. Voices curl in silent smoke. Songs swallowed before they spoke. Ashes stitch roads that vanish. Boots sink where ghosts do banish. Fingers trace forgotten names in dust that never came. Rust on sky bones, cold and bare. Echoes trapped in thinning air. Time forgets how to bend or break. Lost between wake and dreamless ache. Wind hums secrets no one keeps. Stars drown deep in muddy sleep. Voices curl in silent smoke. Songs swallowed before they spoke. Ashes stitch roads that vanish. Boots sink where ghosts do banish. Fingers trace forgotten names in dust that never came.
Last Tuesday, the fence grew eyes. It watched me plant a scream in the rye. Mama shadow rode a hog made of wind and told me guilt comes back again. I tied my name to a copper crow. It called 3 times and swallowed snow. The cornfield laughed in Morse code while I slept in the mouth of a toad. The stars hang like rotten fruit. The well sings jazz from an old man's suit. I shaved with thunder, I drank the fog, and fed my secrets to a 3-legged dog. And the barn floats at midnight, drunk on light, windows blinking like satellites. If you knock twice and moans your sins, then spins in circles shedding skin. No map can find what I became when the barn called out my name. My boots grew roots in a jealous ditch. The scarecrow married a weather witch. I found my heart in a jar of ticks, next to love notes from stolen bricks. The mailbox howled, the gravel bled, the rooster wore a crown of bread. I danced with grief in Daddy's coat and played blackjack with a billy goat. Now the barn floats at midnight still, over bleeding wheat and broken will. It hums the tune of things unsaid and swings a lantern full of dread. If you see it, friend, don't go inside. Just tip your hat and let it glide. The cow laughed once, and the silo blinked. Dust climbed the ladder and asked for a name. I poured coffee into my boot and drank it through my heel. The sun refused to rise, so I drew one on the barn with smoke. I heard a banjo sob behind the outhouse of memory. Mama said, God lives in a matchbox buried under the 3rd fence post. I believed her, I still do, but I lost the matchbox and the fence post ran away. My lover was made of burlap and wind. She whispered arithmetic into my chest. When she left, my ribs forgot how to subtract. Now I breathe only even numbers. The mailbox sends the letters to itself, and they say, you're doing fine, keep burning.
jukebox sends letters to itself. They say, you're doing fine, keep burning. And
the preacher sold his hands for hay. Now he claps with bones he found in May. Grandma keeps a shotgun in her soup and swears the moon was once her tooth. I built a bed from cowbell rust and kissed a woman made of dust. She left me for a pine cone priest who feeds her sermon soaked in yeast. Oh Lord, the porch light grew a tail. It wagged when I confessed and failed. Now I sleep beneath a pickled tree that tells my secrets back to me. The rooster ran for county chair. He promised bread and folding hair. I voted twice with stolen frogs and danced with ghosts and preacher's claws. There's a jukebox in the outhouse playing nothing but divorce and deeds. And if you press B12, you get the sound of Daddy leaving in reverse. So when my tractor buried the sky, I wore a suit of pecan pie. The barn gave speeches, the cows just wept, and I finally felt what Grandma meant when she said, boy, even scarecrows gotta sleep. It wagged when I confessed and failed. Now I sleep beneath the pickle tree that tells my secrets back to me. The rooster ran for county chair. He promised bread and folded hair. I voted twice for stolen frogs and danced with ghosts and preacher's claws. Box in the outhouse, playing nothing but divorce and bees. And if you press B12, you get the sound of Daddy leaving in reverse and the reverse. So when my tractor married the sky, I wore a suit of pecan pie. The barn gave speeches, the cows just wept, and I finally felt what Grandma meant when she said, boy. She wrote her sorrow on a fallen leaf, pinned it to the sky beyond belief. In the meadow where the clocks don't chime, she danced with ghosts outliving time. A horse made of shadow drank from light. The
The barn door breathed in silent fright. No map can name the road she made. They bloom at dusk, then softly fade. Where the crows sow stars into the sky, with threads of wind and lullaby. She walks barefoot through the sound of rain, a name unspoken, sweet as pain. You'll find her there, but never near, a dream the earth refused to clear. She wears a coat of cedar bark. Her laughter bends the meadow dark. I saw her stitch a moon from thread and tie it to a word unsaid. The scarecrow bowed as she passed through. The wheat turned silver, not just dew. And I, a fool, just watched and stayed, a heart unhitched, a vow mislaid. Where the crows sow stars with feathered grace, and night forgets the shape of face. She hums a song too old to claim, but every echo knows her name. Where the crows sow stars with feathered grace, and night forgets the shape of face. She hums a song too old to claim, but every echo knows her name. The sun is sinking low behind the hills. Golden light is dancing soft and still. The world fades out with every passing breeze. In this little town where I find my peace. No need for words, just the rhythm of the trees. The silence speaks louder than any melody. Let's leave the noise and follow the flow to where the quiet hearts go. Where the stars shine bright and the night is kind. Where the simple moments ease your mind. We'll walk together where love can grow. In the places only gentle souls know. We'll find our rest where the rivers flow. In the heart of the world, where the quiet hearts go. The crickets sing as the fireflies blink, and the moon's reflection makes the water sink. We don't need much, just a hand to hold. In the quiet places where stories are told. No need for words, just the rhythm of the trees. The silence speaks louder than any melody. Let's leave the noise and follow the flow to where the quiet hearts go. Where the stars shine bright and the night is kind.
just a gentle pace in this sacred space, where the stars shine bright and the night is kind, where the simple moments ease your mind. We'll walk together where love can grow, in the places only gentle souls know. We'll find our rest where the rivers flow, in the heart of the world where the quiet hearts go. So let's take our time, let the worries go, and follow the path where the quiet hearts go.
I left a note on the mirror, just a line in red. Don't wait up, I'm chasing ghosts that ain't quite dead. With a suitcase full of silence and a sky that wouldn't cry, I burned that small town memory and kissed it all goodbye. Now there's smoke behind me, but I ain't looking back. Tired of running circles on a one-way track. I got boots made for distance and a heart tough as stone. I'm done with being almost, now I'm going full grown. He said forever with a crooked little grin, but forever don't mean nothing in a house built out of sin. The preacher shook his head, Mama crossed her chest, but the wind said go, and I knew I'd never rest. Maybe in another life I'd be someone's sweet refrain, but in this one I'm a wild note rolling off a midnight train. Now there's smoke behind me and the ashes know my name. I walk through the fire and I ain't feeling shame. Got thunder in my rear view, lightning in my tone. I'm done with being quiet, now I'm singing full blown. So if you see my shadow on the edge of Route 9, just let her